Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. I'm a little bit later than usual, but it is an all singing, all dancing village, as many of you know by now. So busy. And our old friend load shedding is hovering in the wings as well. So I'm going to try and squeeze out these readings now. And the first one that I want to do using the Tarot of the Abyss is about Harry's book. There is the box, Tarot of the Abyss, about Harry's book. But as someone in the comments suggested, it's time perhaps to look at the consequences of Harry's book for Harry. The karmic consequences, how it's going to affect his relationships with specific members of the royal family, Charles and William, how it's going to affect his relationship with the British public, how it's going to affect his relationship with potential sources of money, employers in the loose sense of the word. Doesn't really have employers, but people he's making deals with. How is this book going to affect all of that? And how does he feel about it right now? Going into it, how did he feel when he cooked up this idea? And how is he going to feel about it afterwards? Is he going to feel remorseful? Is he going to feel vindicated, triumphant? So we're going to look at it. Consequences is really what I want to know. Prince Harry going to reap the whirlwind from this book. A little bit more shuffling. I think we are... Whoops. Okay, yeah, everything's come flying out now. And I saw the devil there. So we'll put the deck back together and I think we're good to go. Lots of energy in these cards now. So let's have a look. A 7-card reading. I will explain the cards as I go along, as I always do, and see what effect this book is going to have on Harry. I have done many readings on the effect it is going to have on the people he seems to be aiming his sights at, his taking pot shots at. But Harry himself, is he going to live to regret this, or is this really going to be a happy occasion for him and one he looks back at smugly and thinks, well, I'm so glad I did that. They deserved it. When he's living in a council flat because the royal family is no more, and he and Meghan are waiting, for handouts from the local council because they have no other source of income. Let's see. Underlying energy is the Emperor in reverse. So that's interesting. As what's going to sit under this whole reading is the male ego, the Emperor. It's the leader, it's the man in charge, the Aries energy, the big cheese, male. It's the masculine energy of the tarot in its sort of purest form. When it's in the reverse, it's a male ego run amok. Sort of vainglorious energy. It's all about me. I think I'm so great, but actually I'm dreadful. I'm a tyrant. I'm a bully, and all of that. It is the negative aspect of the male ego, but it's also because it's about planning and strategy. The Emperor and leadership. It is in the reverse. Things not working out, and I have to say, I'm no fan of Harry at the moment. Obviously. But I'm glad to see that card there because it's going to colour everything. It's all about him, it's all about his ego, but it is about plans failing, it is about ego collapse, it is about coming unstuck, it is about not being perceived as a leader. And so that card sits underneath all of the other cards. And it is quite difficult to read these black and white cards on the table. I am aware of that, but anyway, let's go with it. This is the deck that wanted to come out and play today, so we're going to just stick with it. The central energy, the signifier for Harry in this book, and the consequences of this book. Please tell us. We get the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, he's going to regret this. He really is. It's the memory card. It's the past card. It's interesting how the past is coming literally out of that person's brain. And he is misremembering things, I think. And I'm not a psychologist. I'm not an expert on mental health. A disclaimer in the box below, tarot reading, all for entertainment purposes, all my opinion. But the card is telling me that he is misinterpreting the past, misremembering the past, and that he is going to break relationships with people who have been with him for a long time. Old friends, family members, his childhood. He is misremembering quite willfully. in my opinion, this is all my opinion, the very interesting card to come out is the central image here. He is going on about what a terrible childhood he had, how his life was withered on the vine because of this heartless family he grew up in, where he was the spare and all the energy and focus was on William. It's false memory. I keep coming back to that. I know I'm repeating myself, but false memory. And it is going to damage his relationships with people, his nearest and dearest, in terms of his family and in terms of his old friends. So 2 very interesting cards have come out already. Let us see the impact this book is going to have on his relationship with his father, long-term. Long-term relationship. King of Wands in reverse. It's going to be very negative, without a doubt. The King of Wands is a leadership card again. It's very similar to the Emperor. It's about enthusiasm and energy and passion and leading, following your heart and your purpose and bringing people along with you, creating that fire. But it's in the reverse. It's creating a firestorm, an energy that is out of control. Those flames go out of control when the King of Wands is in the reverse. Prince Charles is going to be very angry about this. Very, very angry about the way things are going and their relationship, which could have been really quite an enthusiastic relationship in the past, and it seemed to be. They actually seemed to get on better, Harry and Prince Charles, than William and Prince Charles did for a very long time. I'm reading that Tina Brown book very slowly, no time to do anything at the moment, really. But it does seem as if Harry and Prince Charles's relationship was actually better. And she's not the only person that says that. But that relationship is going to go out. It's going to go into smouldering resentment because we're talking fire energy here. And that enthusiasm, that heat, that passion, that excitement has gone out of the relationship. There's going to be smouldering resentment. The relationship go up in flames, really. A lot of anger there in the King of Wands in reverse. And Prince Charles is not going to look at Harry as somebody who can and not follow his example, but follow his passions. And I think Prince Charles is really going to go very cold on Prince Harry after this. Scorpio goes cold, Scorpio goes icy. And really Pluto, very, very far, far away from everywhere else in the solar system, the ruling planet of Scorpio, very cold planet. And freeze him out, I think. I do think. A lot of people say Prince Charles is secretly funding Harry, secretly supporting him, wants to have him back. Not with that card, not with that King of Wands. So, William, what impact is this book going to have on Harry's relationship with Prince William? And this is the Six of Pentacles. It's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Again, it's a feeling of being iced out. The Six of Pentacles is the charity card, the sharing card, the handing out arms, the giving to a situation, being kind, being generous. It's in reverse. Prince William is going to take his support away from Prince Harry with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Prince Harry is going to be the one who's going to come begging, going to come asking, imploring, pleading at some stage, and William's going to say, no, you took out of a situation, you were unfair in this situation, you were not generous, and you were mean, you were greedy, you just were after what you could take from the situation rather than seeing how you could share and benefit everybody. Very selfish energy, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. William is not as big a card as this King of Wands card. Quite honestly, the King of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, but another icing out energy for me. That William is going to say, well, you're on your own now. You wanted all the money. You were only after that, the power and the glory and the money. And well, good luck. Don't come knocking at my door. I don't have anything more to give you. I don't have any more support to give you. I don't have any money to give you. I don't have any time for you. Pentacles also about time and investment and effort. And I just don't have any more for you. Done. And I'm going to do a reading. The next reading I'm going to do today, this evening, is about their relationship. I've done readings before on it. I want to just check in with the energy again, a Harry and William read. See how that energy is playing out at the moment. So, how is this book going to affect Harry's relationship with the British public? Is it going to improve their opinion of him, or is it just going to go further down? At the moment, his reputation is in free fall in Britain. Pretty obvious from this card. Don't need a tarot reader. Death. Ending. It's going to be all over for Prince Harry once this book comes out. So, bad ending, death card. Very, very bad ending. The worst possible kind of ending. And that is the first major arcana that has come out. So his relationship with the royals is already pretty much done, which is why I think we're not getting huge cards there. But he was the most popular royal for a very long time. Now, don't come back. Not interested in you. You're done. We're finished with you. Really, you've done it now. So this book is going to have a catastrophic effect on his popularity in the UK and on his ability to return to the UK if he ever wants to. He did say after that meeting with the Queen, when he did that interview for the Today Show, NBC, he said, well, California is now my home. And whatever he was told by the Queen, a lot of people speculating that it was more than just you won't be on the balcony. It was things like you will no longer be Councillor of State. He's done. He's done in the UK. Again, I'm very happy to see that card. So, consequences for Harry. In terms of his ability to earn money, make deals with people, the Netflixes of the world, Spotify, the Chimpo kind of deals. He's got other things that we never really hear about, that investment bank, ethical investment bank, whatever they were called. All of these weird deals that he's made so far, so many of them, really spread himself around very thinly. How's it going to go for him in future? Is it going to be easy for him to make deals, score deals with people? Not at all. Queen of Wands in reverse. Not at all. We got the pairing, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's very interesting for me. Let's put that card back because it's Harry and Meghan. Their energy of people viewing them. You see, she's also got her kindling there, her fire. She's getting ready to create something really quite dramatic, the Queen of Wands, but it's in the reverse and it's viewed as dangerous. The wands, when they're in the reverse, are dangerous energy. They combust, they're hot-headed, they are impetuous energy, out of control energy, unreliable energy. You don't know where this fire is going to flame up, what it's going to destroy. Difficult to put out, or difficult also when it's in reverse to get going. So people are going to view him as unreliable, as impetuous, as dangerous, difficult, egotistical. The ones in reverse are always egotistical cards. They are also going to view him as perhaps being too submissive and too subservient for his wife, because that is, of course, the Meghan Markle card, the fire sign woman card, the Queen of Wands, her card. But drama queen, difficult, both of these cards. Just, we don't trust you. We don't trust you. We don't know where you're going to go, what you're going to do, what you're going to say. But you're always throwing oil onto a fire and burning the place down. And so energy repeating itself. It's very consistent, this reading. It's the cards are reinforcing themselves and saying, certainly the significant relationships that I can see. I'm not bothering to read on the Queen because this is long term. This is for people who are going to be around for decades going forward. How's this going to be for Harry? Not good. How did he feel when he went into this deal? What was he thinking when he went into it? We had the High Priestess in reverse, and that is a secrets card, but a secret's coming out. It's a silence card. It is it's a strange card. It is mysteries, and there's a moon sign on that High Priestess, the yin and the yang, the keys, mysteries, access to secrets, hidden stuff. He was very keen to tell his truth and to let out secrets, particularly about Mummy. Secrets that the palace was keeping, guarding, and Harry was very, very keen to spill the beans. All those secrets, major arcana again, all those secrets that he wanted out, that he thought he could monetize, that he thought that he could punish people for. And yeah, there is bad behavior in the royal family. It hasn't exactly covered itself in glory in certain ways. In other ways, it really has covered itself in glory in terms of service and dedication. It has. But in personal relationships as a family, not exactly covered in glory, but what family is. So he wanted to spill the beans, definitely. State secrets he wanted to spill. How's he going to feel afterwards? Is he going to look back and think, well, that was a clever idea. So glad I did that. Or is he going to look back and think, oh dear, that was the moment when my world fell apart. How is it going to go for him ultimately? His point of view. And Three of Cups, he's going to be very pleased with himself. Sad to see that, I have to say, but he's going to celebrate. He's going to feel very pleased with himself afterwards. Party time for him. He feels like he's going to be feted and celebrated. It's telling me there's going to be lots of attention. He's going to be wheeled out for interviews, and we're never going to hear the end of it with that Three of Cups, that he feels that he is going to be the one really on high after this. That's his feeling. Remember, he's not going to look back and say, oh, what a terrible mistake, mea culpa. But for Charles, for William, for the British public, and for potential sources of money and deals, this is very negative. Very negative. So I wouldn't worry too much about that card. It's a minor card, Three of Cups. It's parting always a little bit too much. Perhaps a little bit too gleeful, a little bit too smug, a little bit too pleased with himself, a little bit too much drinking and whatever else he likes to indulge in. Crowing with the people that he's conspired with to get this book out. The ghostwriter, the publishers, the people he's gone to for interviews and to get the inside info. So he is going to be very pleased with himself. No one else in this reading is going to be pleased with himself. And remember, underlying energy, the Emperor in reverse, and the heart of this, the signifier for this book, Six of Cups in reverse. I get the word betrayal when I look at that Six of Cups in reverse. A lot of people from his past are going to feel betrayed by this book. And it's interesting that it echoes the Tom Bower book, that Meghan allegedly is going to feel betrayed in that book by people. But Harry is doing the same thing to everybody else. For him, he's going to be pleased with his handiwork. He doesn't seem able to look at situations objectively and see them in a mature fashion. My opinion, all of this, my opinion, all of it allegedly. But yeah, the end of his relationship with the British public, the end, it looks, of his relationship with Prince Charles and Prince William, and those big payers, those big money guys out in California, the end for them as well. Or they're going to just view him as too difficult to work with in future. So this is a one-hit wonder, Harry and his book. Thank you for watching. I'm off to have a look at Harry and William now. I hope you'll join me in that reading.